Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at another Backpacker's Pantry freeze-dried ration. We have Fettuccini Alfredo with chicken. I like reading some of these descriptions, they're kind of fun. Our rich and creamy Alfredo sauce tossed with roasted red pepper, white meat chicken, and imported pasta. A meal worthy of your favorite Italian restaurant. Okay, sure. It's 2-serving pouch, 360 calories per serving, 22 grams of protein per serving, so pretty protein packed. Here are some of the nutritional data. For those of you who care about that kind of stuff, actually just winds up scaring you more. Ingredients list here. Actually pretty, again, like the Backpacker's Pantry stuff is pretty consistent. Not a ton of crazy stuff in there. Although they did say red pepper, right? Yeah, and then there's red bell pepper. I don't know about red bell pepper in my Alfredo, but okay, we'll try it. So we are looking for 2 cups of boiling water, or 15-20 minute set time. So let's go ahead and open her up, and we will take a peek at what we have here. There's the oxygen absorber. Deploy flaps. All right. Yeah, smells like Alfredo in there. Little pieces of noodle. Let's go ahead and add some water and get this reconstituting. And again, like I've said a few hundred times now, with freeze-dried options, I like to add a little bit of water in the beginning, or at least what I think should do it, which is normally a pretty good guess, for the most part. And then add a little bit more water later in the process, just to make sure I have enough. For most menus, I do like to have things a little soupier. However, for like certain pastas and a couple other dishes, I will kind of stay away from the super soupy stuff. So that's about what I'm looking for, because those noodles will suck up a lot of that water. So nice little zip top bag here. And we are going to leave this to sit for, give or take about 15 minutes. And I'll be right back with you, and then we'll eat. Alright, we're back. So, waited about 15 or so minutes. I actually didn't add any more water to the ration. To be honest, I kind of forgot. So, wound up doing a few other things, like, oh yeah, 15 minutes is up. So, I did check the pack though before I kind of turned on the camera. There is a little bit of excess liquid in the bottom of the bag, so I think we're probably pretty good. Let's go ahead and open her up here and see what we got. There you go. Dump out on the tray. Yeah, there's liquid. There's still a little bit more down there in the pouch, but kind of ran out of tray room. So big portions, as usually, per the norm for Backpacker's Pantry, but like you can see here, there's definitely some excess liquid down here at the bottom, so maybe could have went with a little less water on this one, but anyway, a couple little bits that I didn't quite get broken up there, but that happens. So anyway, definitely see the peppers. Looks like we have some greenery, so I'm assuming that's parsley. See on the bag here. Don't see it. It's probably parsley though, I would assume. You guys can yell at me. You can go back in the video and figure that out. Oh, yep, parsley. Found it. All right. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and try her out here, and let's see how it is. Little peek of the bite there. Try another little bite. Get a little bit of that juice there. Another little shot. So, I think I got a piece of chicken in that one. Pretty dominated by red pepper. You know, the actual bell pepper. You can definitely taste that. Not something that I would generally put in an Alfredo, but, you know, it's fine. For me, I've had a few rations where when you're adding Parmesan cheese, it can become very dominating. For example, I think it was, oh yeah, it was the cheese enchilada from one of the Alpine Air videos, excuse me, where the Parmesan cheese that they put on there, which was odd for an enchilada, but it was so dominating of everything else, it was almost a little off-putting. But for this one, the Parmesan is very, very mild. I wouldn't necessarily call this like a straight Alfredo. Kind of like noodles and chicken and sort of like a butter sauce. Because you can definitely taste the butter. So you have that, I don't know. It's just, I could use more Parmesan cheese maybe. And more pepper. I'm a big fan. Whenever I put together an Alfredo just at home, I generally am really putting in that pepper because I like that bite. But you know, sorry, I know in one of my last videos they're like, yeah, you're never happy. It was a joke, but it's like, it's not a joke. I'm never happy. Now I do kind of poke some holes in a couple of these, and it's just because, like, for a while, I used to cook for a living, so I was reasonably good at it, I guess. But you know, the thing about freeze-dried rations, you can lose some of that taste through the process of the dehydration, you know, and some manufacturers choose to try and overcompensate for that. Others don't. And it's really trying to find that happy medium. This is actually pretty good for what it is. It's just kind of a nice, sort of light, buttery sauce with a little hint of Parmesan. Pretty good taste of the red pepper there. I think I hit one piece of chicken. I don't know. It says chicken out. Yeah. Creamy chicken Alfredo with, or yeah, chicken Alfredo with chicken. Chicken Alfredo with chicken. Fettuccini Alfredo with chicken. Jeez, I think I broke there. The robot broke. But, you know, overall it's very good. You know, the noodles themselves, they aren't, you know, they don't taste, you know, or texturally, they're not, you know, cooked all to hell. They still have some texture left in them. You know, they're kind of cut up into smaller little portions here, which is a pretty typical freeze-drying, dehydrating technique. You know, again, the sauce isn't bad. Probably could have used a little less water in it. I could have used a little bit more Parmesan, a little bit more pepper. That's really it. But this on like a cold night, out on the trail, man, this would be really good. I'd be happy to eat this, you know, on just a cold night out on the trail. So there it is, Backpacker's Pantry, fettuccine Alfredo with chicken. Very nice little ration here, little freeze-dried ration. I've had a lot of fun with the Backpacker's Pantry stuff. I've gotten some really good stuff out of them. A couple of duds here and there, but it's all variable. But one of the things that I really like about Backpacker's Pantry is that they're not adding a bunch of junk. It's usually pretty straightforward. And this seems to be the route a lot of these manufacturers are trying to go, because at the end of the day, we don't want to put junk in our body when we're trying to do an activity like backpacking or hiking, or just even for prepping purposes. It's important that the food provides some nutrition, sustenance to keep going, you know, protein to recover, whatever you want to say, and, you know, calories to keep alive. So I actually, you know, the company itself, I kind of can dig the Backpacker's Pantry. I have a couple more of these to do. Generally, I find these on Amazon. I normally buy the ones that are on sale. So I keep a lookout for sales, because I don't remember exactly how much I paid for this, because I got this one and, well, actually, this one here. So this will probably be a future video curry. So, and they were both on sale. I think I paid maybe $7-8 for the Alfredo. The curry was severely discounted. I want to say it was like $5 or $6. So, and for a 2-serving pouch though, you got to think about it. For a 2-serving pouch, that's pretty cheap. So keep a watch out for on sale items, and you won't be disappointed. Pay less, regret less, I guess. But anyway, this one was pretty good. I was pretty happy with it. Could have used, again, a little bit more Parmesan, a little more pepper, but yeah, that's stuff you can add if you want. So anyway, folks, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate all you guys watching the channel. You know, thank you to all the subscribers who have already subscribed. We're on the way to hit 2,000, you know, 2K subscriptions here very soon. Again, you know, that tickles my heart to no end, because it's just very cool to see people want to watch these silly videos that I do. And for those of you who aren't subscribed, hit that old subscribe button for me. I put out a video every week at least, and there will be some new stuff coming eventually when I get off my butt and start doing it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment if you want to say something. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you down the road.